From folklore and fairies
to monsters and mysteries, it came from the Maritimes.
Hi everyone, welcome to It Came From The Maritimes, an Atlantic Canada folklore podcast. We have a Maritime Mini for you today. Let me set a scene for you. There's bright flashing lights and the delighted screams of children. The smell of popcorn and fried food drifts past. Folks are walking by with large clouds of sickly sweet cotton candy. Why, we must be at the carnival. Now, most people associate carnivals with fun and festivity, but no, not here in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotians associate country fairs with something else. Here, when the fair comes to town, we know it's a sure sign it's about to rain. Evan, have you ever heard of the Curse of Bill Lynch?
I don't think I have. I know the thing of carnivals and fairs are going to cause rain, but I feel like that was more of a Murphy's Law type of thing than a specific curse.
Oh, well, you are in for a treat today then.
Okay.
So Bill Lynch was born in 1903, and he was raised on McNabb's Island in our very own Halifax Harbour. He was the son of the island's lighthouse keeper. Bill was an ambitious young man, and as soon as he could, he got a job at Findlay's Pleasure Grounds, which was apparently a small carnival on the northwest end of McNabb's Island, in spite of what the name suggested could otherwise have been.
I was about to say, that's a sketchy name.
So Bill was a passionate man, and he was eager to leave his mark on the world. So when he found out Findlay's Pleasure Grounds was shutting down, he saved up his money, and for $800, he purchased their merry-go-round. The young entrepreneur launched the Bill Lynch Show in 1920, and he hosted his very first carnival on McNabb's Island with the merry-go-round. He initially only had that one ride, but his carnival would grow to mythic proportions in the future. By 1924, Bill Lynch had moved his one-ride carnival to the mainland, and he started touring around rural Nova Scotia. In 1928, he expanded, and he added a Ferris wheel. With this new featured attraction, he had enough pull to land his first show in downtown Halifax. Bill Lynch built his empire slowly but surely, and by 1956, he was known as King of the Midway. He had accumulated 27 railway cars, full of rides, carnival games, and performers, and he toured all around the Maritimes. He also employed traditional carnival performers such as the Tattooed Man and Conjoined Twins. So it sounds like it would have been quite the event back in the day.
It really does.
You might wonder why we're talking about an old carnival on a folklore podcast. Well, you see, Bill Lynch's fair was cursed. On local community Facebook groups today, if someone makes a post about the fair coming to town, you better believe that at least one person is going to comment, well, looks like we're expecting rain this weekend then. It was actually a comment just like that on a Facebook post, which is what inspired me to research this topic. And then I ended up finding a book called Under the Electric Sky by Christopher A. Walsh about the Bill Lynch shows at my favorite bookstore, Steeple Green Books, so I figured this topic was meant to be.
It really was.
Now let's talk about this curse. Local lore states that wherever Bill Lynch's fair travels, that day there will be a torrential downpour. There are two main theories behind this curse. One is that Bill Lynch broke the heart of a local woman who cursed him and the carnival because she resented that he cared about it more than her. The other theory is that one of Bill Lynch's employees died while at the carnival and it got covered up. One of the other workers apparently announced that since the man hadn't been properly acknowledged in his death, the sky would weep in honor of the dead employee to properly mourn him every time the fair tried to set up in a new town. Now, there are some who have a more romantic perspective on the curse, and they say that since the carnival got its start on McNabb's Island, the ocean itself forces it to rain when the carnival rolls through town to remind Bill Lynch where he got his start. So, Evan, what do you think?
I don't love it as the prospect of it happening, but I feel like story-wise, I like that one about the employee who died and was covered up and the sky is crying for him.
Right, that's it. It's like a permanent reminder. Bill Lynch passed away in 1972. He is remembered as a philanthropist who donated to charities, and apparently he would always let children who had different disabilities enjoy the rides for free as an effort to try to improve their time at the carnival. So his legacy lives on. Many Nova Scotians call any carnival that comes to town the Bill Lynch Fair, regardless of whether it is associated or has ever been associated with Bill Lynch or not. So you better believe that when the fair comes to town, they know to anticipate rain. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of It Came From The Maritimes. You can find us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at It Came From The Maritimes, on Blue Sky at ICFT Maritimes, and if you have any Atlantic Canada folklore you would love to see covered in a future episode, or any spooky encounters of your own, please email us at itcameFromTheMaritimes@gmail.com. We're also on Patreon, so check us out if you want bonus content. If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a 5-star rating and review to help other folklore lovers find us.